So this slide asks what seems to be a pretty simple question. So A is some vector, it's got a length of 3 meters pointing in a direction 52 degrees above the positive x-axis, and then vector B is 5 meters at 190 degrees. So then 3 questions. What is A plus B in magnitude and direction? What's A minus B in magnitude and direction? And what is B minus A in magnitude and direction? So I'm actually going to do the first one. So you'll get to see how complicated this actually is. All right, so now I'm going to try and solve that problem. So A is 3 meters at 52 degrees. B is 5 meters at 190. Find A plus B. So first way I'm going to try and do it is graphically. This can't give an exact solution, but it can get you close. So I'm going to draw these things. I've put a origin here. So plus x is that way, plus y is that way. A is 3 meters. I'm not going to do 3 meters. I will do 30 centimeters. So we're a factor of 10 scale here. At 52 degrees. So I've got a protractor. So I'm going to put my protractor here. And 52 degrees is about that direction. So that's 52 degrees. This is, well, I'm calling it 3 meters. It's really 0.3. And then this is vector A. Goes like that. Now we're going to add vector B. So vector B is 5 meters at 190. So 190, I do not want to align my protractor with the last vector. I want to keep it lined up here. So 180 degrees would be back that way. So I've actually got to go 10 degrees down below horizontal. So I've got to flip my protractor over, get it about horizontal, so it'll be moving something like this direction. All right. So I've got a vague idea now. So it'll go about like this. So this is the B vector, which is 5 meters, and the angle 190 is here. All right, so A is that way, B is that way. A plus B starts at the beginning of A, so it starts here and ends at the end of B. So this is A plus B. And it looks like it is about 33, so about 3.3 meters. And the angle is about 160 degrees. So graphically drawing it, that's what we get. That wasn't very easy. Doing it mathematically is even harder. So to get the right answer, what you have to do is say, okay, A is 3 meters at 52 degrees. So AX is A times cosine of theta. AY is A times sine of theta. So A cosine theta, so this is 3 meters times cosine of 52 degrees. And this is 3 meters times sine 52 degrees. Then we've got B is 5 meters at 190 degrees. So we have to do the same thing for that. BX, BY. So B cosine theta. So this is theta for A. This is theta for B. So this is 5 meters times cosine 190 degrees. This is 5 meters times sine of 190 degrees. Now, the A plus B vector in the x direction is AX plus BX. And the A plus B vector y direction is AY plus BY. So the X component is AX, we got 1.84 meters, plus BX component is negative 4.92 meters. And for the Y components, AY 2.36 meters plus negative 0.87 meters. So that is negative 3.08 meters and 1.49 meters. All right, so now we have the X component and the Y component, but what we're actually supposed to find is the magnitude and direction. So now we're not done yet. Magnitude is not too hard because the magnitude of vector A plus B is this squared plus that squared square root. So square root of minus 3.08 meters squared plus 1.49 meters squared, which is 3.42 meters. We still need to find the direction. So we've got the length. Notice our graphic method, we got 3.3 meters. The actual number is 3.42. So we didn't do too badly there, but this is more exact. So now how to get the angle. There are multiple ways to get there. Let's do this one. So theta is inverse tangent of AY, well, in this case, it's A plus B y over A plus B x. Okay, so that says theta is inverse tangent of the y component, 1.49 meters, over negative 3.08 meters. All right, and that is negative 25.8 degrees. So we'll call it negative 26 degrees. Negative 26 degrees is down here. Negative 26 degrees. That's the wrong answer. You have to be smarter than your calculator when you're doing these things. The tangent of negative 26 degrees is really this number, but the tangent of 180 more than that is also that same number. So you have to, it's really good to also draw it. You have to recognize that negative 26 degrees is down that way, and obviously this plus that is not anywhere over here. So we have to add 180 degrees to that negative 26 plus 180 degrees. So negative 26 plus 180 is 154 degrees. And you can see when we drew it, we ended up with about 160. So we knew it should be close to 3.3 meters at 160. It's actually 3.42 at 154.